Hello guys, I'm Abigail Ekweghi and you're welcome back to today's video. So I recently got this question on Instagram DM and the question is, does squat really make the hips wider? And if you wake me up from sleep, I will tell you no. But on an active period, when I'm really working out, I'll just do an experiment and give you a yes answer. Why do I have yes and no answer? Well, let's talk about that in this video. So why will I be giving you a yes or no answer if squat really makes the hips wider? The simple thing is, looking at it when I just wake up from sleep, I simply reason that, okay, when they talk about squats, it's the general accepted way of doing squats, which is go up and down, and there is no more challenging and hip targeted squat. Fine, squats is a compound exercise that targets almost all the glute muscles, but the regular one is not very effective to really target the hip muscle and make it become bigger. However, it can only give you a rounded, a shaped butt, but not really increase the hip size because it does not properly isolate the hip muscles. On the other hand, when you talk about squats, I could say it targets the hip muscle and it could make the hips bigger if you do variations that really targets the hip muscle. So that's why it's a yes and no answer. And what are the variations that really hits the hip muscles effectively? Well, my number one, top one on the list is jump jack squat. How do you perform this move? Simply go down to a squat. You know the proper form for squatting, but on the jump jack squat, what you want to do is go down to a squat and then on coming up, do a jump jack, close your leg and open, and then come down to a squat again. Repeat the move as so many times. This helps do an abduction movement, which is an isolation exercise for the hip muscle. So you're just combining compound and isolation workout for the hip, which makes it an explosive workout for the hips that would eventually make it bigger and increase in size. So that's the first exercise on my list here. I have my list here. Next one is a hop squat. So this one, you want to go down to a squat almost like you want to do a pause squat. You just want to hop down and bounce your butt on that squatting position, and your legs are in a wide angle. Do the squats, go to a deep squat and perform a hop there. This targets the hip muscle, also works your thigh, at the same time it works your hamstring, also your gluteus maximus, the bigger butt muscle. So this is an all-round, but it helps work the hip muscle as well, make it bigger in size. So next one is the in and out squat. So basically you want to go down, step to the side, and squat, then come back up and bring your leg back in, then step to the opposite side and squat, come back up, bring that leg you extended to the side back in, and repeat the movement as many times as possible. You are simply doing an abduction movement, which helps for your hip muscles. So that's the third squat exercise that helps you grow your glutes and make it bigger. Variations of it, eventually these are not just squats, there is a name attached to it. Next on my list is a single leg squat. Just do squats with one leg. This targets the hip muscle, also works your thigh, at the same time it works your hamstring. This is an all-round, but it helps work the hip muscle as well, make it bigger in size. And yes, if you're new here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification beside it so you don't miss out from beautiful videos from me like this. And also like this video and share the video. It supports this channel, it supports me a lot, and I appreciate it in advance. Next one, this is my super effective. I don't know why I brought this to the bottom, but this should be on the number one list. This is a sumo squat. Usually you want to come down to a squat, and most of the time you either walk to the side, step yourself to the side like you can see me do here, and that's sumo squat. So you want to repeat this move as many times. This helps for the hip muscles, and it also works the gluteus maximus, the biggest butt muscle you have. So definitely do this one. This is for the hips. So for you guys who are interested for the hips, this is what you got here. Next one is a duck work. So you want to come down to a squat and then try to walk like a dog, maintaining your squatting position. So this move is a super intense one for the hip muscles and is explosive. Actually, you can do this without weight for a very long time and it will still be effective to help you grow the hip muscles. So guys, those are what I have for you, and those are my 2 reasons for saying that a yes and no on whether the hips can get bigger with squat exercises. So you see now, you can actually get bigger based on how you approach it. So make sure you're incorporating these hip exercises for you to actually increase the size. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here on the channel. Turn on the bell beside you, that way you don't miss out from my videos. Also, let me know in the comment section what you think of the tips here. Do you have any other additional thing to contribute? Let me know, or any question, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.